The bill comes due. A tall, dark figure in the doorway, a literal silhouette, stood silently. The hood of his head almost touched the top of the door frame. For minutes he remained, observing, thinking, reviewing. When he felt he had waited long enough, he cleared his throat. The smaller man in the room was justifiably startled as he turned around, almost dropping his teapot. The black figure blocking out most of the light in the door did not move, making it all the more startling. He squinted his eyes in an attempt to make out features of the visitor, but he needn't have tried, for he was aware of the stories and knew the bill had come due. It was him. His hawk-like features, his height, and his deafness made it clear. Weakly he placed the teapot back upon the table, its cover almost shaking off in concert with the man's quaking hands. "I'll be right with you." His eyes darted from the doorway to the bedroom door and back again. Seeing no movement or acknowledgement, he stole away to the bedroom, and in a moment had returned to the entry room. The black figure was no longer in the doorway, and this caused him to clutch his coin purse harder while moving his head to and fro to survey the small room. He was alone. The man closed his eyes. His fear was visible in his face, and he mouthed ever so quietly, "Saints preserve me." They will not. At once he opened his eyes widely to see the source of the voice. The tall man stood in front of him, mere centimeters away. He was dressed in light wraps of an umber color, dark browns and blacks. The wraps were misleading because under them was a thick leather and fine chain armor. The man was exceptionally thin, so one was taken off guard at how well he was protected. Or so went the stories. His expressionless face revealed nothing, as his brown eyes looked into the eyes of the much shorter man. The bag of coins was slowly offered forward as the man said, "So it is done?" The burden of the coins was quickly removed from the frightened man as the other replied, "I would not be here if it were not so." Relieved and saddened, the man realized his hand was still outstretched, sans wealth. He withdrew it to his side. Not sure what to do next, he nervously looked upon the stranger he had just paid. "Is it true?" Silence. The coin bag was already gone, but the man was immobile. The smaller man continued, feeling slightly confident now, and not knowing what to do to dispel the murderer he had just paid. Was there something he needed to say? Would a thank you make him go away? "Is it true what they say about you, about the village?" There was no response from the tall man, and his gaze was almost painful. All those people in one day? The smaller man detected no remorse, no sadness. He looked into the eyes and saw no reaction, just cold, hard brown eyes staring back at him. It was akin to looking up at a wall that at any moment could fall upon the viewer. One did not walk right up to it and look, and wait for the fatal collapse. He realized he was not only looking up at the wall, but he was poking and prodding it. The questions were ill-advised at best. His eyes widened as he realized what he was doing. Before he could do anything else, he felt a sharp piercing in his side, the point of a dagger. It bit into his flesh. It was quite sharp. Looking down, then back up again, he started to shake his head, as if to say he meant no harm and was only curious. His eyes spoke for him. "You have paid me," the voice in his ear said. "I've done what you asked. If someone wishes the same of you and pays, your fate will be the same. There is always someone with more money than you." The dagger was withdrawn, and with that the man left as quickly as he came. Slowly the terrified man placed his hand upon his side where the dagger had once been. Taking a deep breath, he started to close his eyes in a silent prayer when he heard the voice speak one last time. "And the saints will not preserve you."